Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're working on the 54D, could pertain to the 60D mower deck that goes under the 1023 John Deere. So today we're just doing our spring servicing. It says to change the oil in your gearbox, check it every, I don't know, I think it's like every 100 hours or something like that, and then change it every 5. I'm changing it at 200 hours. I'm kind of a maintenance nerd, I guess you would say. So we took and pulled the shields off the side. Plus, that's got your drive overs for when you're doing your Autoconnect. We pulled them off the side, and that was a 13 millimeter. And you'll need a 13 millimeter, a pair of pliers to release this tension spring here on your deck. Just pull it out and release it. 13 millimeter, take these shields off. There'll be 4 bolts there. You'll need a 5/16 Allen wrench to remove the drain plug on the gearbox. It's torqued pretty good, so I recommend leaving it mounted to the mower deck and loosening the drain plug before you remove the gearbox to drain the oil. So there's that. And then you'll take this 15 millimeter wrench or 15 millimeter socket. I'm using a 3/8 drive for all this, and use that to take these bolts out of the gearbox mounting bracket. And you'll put this pulley and everything to come with it. And it does call for a, John Deere recommends a GL5 gear lubricant, which is basically an 80W90 gear oil. You can get any one, as long as it meets the GL5 specification, and there's some other specs and stuff like that in there also. So we're just going to go ahead and remove this gearbox. We'll fill it up. When you top it off, the drain plug on this side, you top it off to where it's level with the drain plug, and then put it back on there. You're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and grease 1, 2, 3 pulleys, and then after that, we're going to flip it over and we're going to sharpen some blades on it. So just follow along and we'll see what happens. Now generally what I do is I break everything loose, and then I'll just come in with my impact. Corner drive impact, I'll just buzz all this loose. Just like so. And then we have all the tension off of our tensioner pulley. Now pull these 2 bolts out, and your gearbox comes off just like that. 4 bolts, 4 nuts. And then we'll take the little drain pan here. I tilt it on the side. So we don't get covered in oil. Now it's got a little magnetic plug on there. There will be sludge that comes along with it. Then we just tip her over on the side and just let her do her thing. Let's sit there and drain. Alright, I'm going to grab some rags. Now it's not going to be normal that you see metal shavings on this magnetic plug, because this is the first oil change since new. So you're going to have some shavings and stuff like that on there. And I would expect shavings throughout the whole life of it. Cause I mean, you gotta think it's metal on metal. I mean, it's gonna produce a little. It's gonna wear. So let that finish draining. Get the drain plug cleaned up. While that's draining, we'll go ahead, grab our grease gun. Got our lock and lube tip on there, best thing they ever invented. Put that on there. I just like to give it probably about 5 pumps. Just like so. And that's done. Leave our grease gun out, because I like to put a little grease up here on this PTO shaft. That way, I don't know, I just like it makes things go better, go together a little bit better. And I won't call that good enough. I got all day to sit here and let a little bit of oil drain out. Ain't gonna hurt none anyways. This out the way. Here like so. 1 bolt. 2 bolt. Alright. There's that. Make sure our belt's back on there where it needs to be. Grab a pair of pliers. Belt's good, belt's good. Set that on there just like so. Put that back on there. Smash our little remote. And grab 4 of these. And then Well, when they came out with 1/4 inch impacts, didn't that change the world of everything? Made life so much more easier. Now, first get torque spec this, torque spec that. I don't do that. I go till tight and give it a little more. You gotta watch that little more sometimes because that'll break the shit. There's that. Alright. Now we'll take our DL5, 80W9, whatever you want to call it. Find a pocket knife. Cut a little nozzle open here. That'll cut ourselves. Because that would happen while we was on camera, wouldn't it? But it always seems to work. Then I'm just gonna fill her up till she runs out. So, well, I say we are. Hey, cowbell. I got help. That is our German Shepherd. She's a good dog. Probably notice I'm breathing heavy. Well, I'm overweight, and for one, in the process of losing weight. And for two, we just got over whatever cold is going around here. Alright, she runs out. Put a drain plug on there. If you don't ever make a mess doing it, then you're not doing it right, in my opinion. Run this back up. Ain't no more. There we go. Everything still moves smoothly. Good to go. Alright, we'll flip this open. We're going to start on the blades. Now I know I seen somebody had a deck dolly for these things. I'm cheap. So, I don't buy deck dollies. When I have said red dolly to do what I need to do. Or hand truck, whatever you want to call it. Look at this work though. Oh yeah, she's gonna work. Here you go. Probably hard not to do it that way. It's got a little breeze cap on top of the gearbox. So we're going to take and lean up against something. Just like me. Oh yeah, work all day long. Remember, film quality is not the best around here. It will get better in time. Alright. Let's see what we got on the bottom end here. I'm sure it's something stupid millimeter. Huh, I'm close. 20, not 20. Try 18. 18 maybe? 18 should be. Alright. That's good to know. So it's an 18 millimeter, guys. Take the more blades off. I'm not a professional mechanic, so I don't know what that transfers over to when it comes to standard. I know we got one in here. 19. Because I've used it. Biggest complaint I have about having all your sockets in a drawer is you can't find none. Take that. This. I imagine these are tighter than I want them to be because I put them on. Alright, let's see here. Now I want something to keep you from spitting. That's what I do normally. Is I'll take a piece of wood just like that. Put my 18 on there. Oh, whoa. That came off relatively easy. Do it just like that. Piece of wood right there. Just like that. Piece of wood right there. Just like that. And we all know about sharpening blades, how that works. So take your grinder, whatever you got, put an edge on. So that shows you all how to basically service your John Deere mower deck. Y'all have a good day.